Welcome back to one more video here in TopBusso. This one isn't focused on how to make money, instead on what you do with the money coming in to fortify your wealth. You're about to receive one hell of an education today, but first, the super basics. For those of you new to this terminology, you need to learn the difference between assets and liabilities. Assets put money in your pocket. Liabilities cost you money. With that being said, here are 10 assets that are making the rich even richer. Number 1. Cash. Straight up cash in a bank deposit is earning you interest, pretty straightforward. The downside is the interest paid up by banks these days isn't even keeping up with inflation. But cash is still a priority. Why do rich people keep such a good portion of their wealth in cash reserves? 2 reasons. Number 1. Being able to access any opportunity that presents itself, which is pretty self-explanatory. If you think about it, the deal of your dreams is in front of you and you don't have the money to take advantage of it. This is one of the main reasons why rich people save cash. And number 2. The second reason is because they can get higher returns straight from cash deals. Not only do people offer better pricing for cash, but you can also lend money with high interest. This practice is called peer-to-peer lending. If you're low on income and willing to take the risk, you lend people your money and they pay you back with interest. Please keep in mind that if something is too good to be true, it probably is. Maintain a rational mind whenever investing. Number 2. Real estate. This is a big one. We personally love real estate. Why? Once again, 2 reasons. Number 1. Rent. Money is coming in every single month with a minimum amount of work. If you're a bit smarter, you can take advantage of the technology improvements happening right now and instead of traditional rents, do short-term rentals for higher yields, but it isn't as passive. Number 2. The second argument is appreciation. Population numbers are going up even with the coronavirus outbreak, and more people need a place to live or rent. The demand is increasing, so prices for properties are going up, and they forever will, making real estate one of the best investments one could possibly make. Super important, the house you live in isn't an asset. It's a liability. It costs you money to live in it while it isn't putting any new money in your pocket. Number 3. Stocks. Stocks are not as complicated as those Wall Street firms make you believe. Stocks are an easy way for you to own a percentage of a publicly traded business. If a business issues 10 million shares and you own 1 million of those shares, you are a 10% owner in the business. This incredible breakthrough in financial instruments has allowed the average person to own a stake in some of the most lucrative companies of our day. Number 4. Mutual and index funds. If stocks allow you to purchase the shares in a company one by one, mutual funds and index funds bring in multiple companies together, so you're buying into the entire basket of companies as a whole. Why is this better? Basically, you're more diversified, so it's a safer investment to make. Index funds should be in every portfolio of everyone who's looking to build wealth long-term. If this is something you're interested in, the best resource available for this is a book by Mr. Tony Robbins called Money, Master the Game, in which all have broken down for you. Number 5. Equipment. Anything that generates money for you or helps you make money faster is considered an asset. If you're a farmer, the tractor is an asset. If you're a programmer, the laptop is an asset. If you're an Uber driver, your car is an asset. Whether or not something is an asset or a liability changes depending on if it had a direct correlation to the money you're generating. Before we continue, please hit that like button to help us with the YouTube algorithm, and hit the subscribe button if you want to see more videos like this one. We appreciate it greatly. Number 6. Patents. Patents are awesome. For those of you unfamiliar with them, when you invent something new, you can protect your invention by filing a patent. It's a document that certifies you as the inventor and describes in detail what your invention does. With this protection in place, companies have to pay money in order to use your innovation. If they don't, you get to sue them. Patents are incredibly powerful and valuable in the business world. A single patent can make you rich, and all the best inventions are backed by patents. It's not just big companies that rely on patents. Scott Stillinger invented the koosh ball, which got bought out by Hasbro for $100 million back in '97, and the list goes on and on. Magic 8 Ball, hula hoops, or anything you've seen on Shark Tank or the Telly Shopping Channel. Number 7. Trademarks. If patents protect your invention, trademarks protect your symbols, words, or phrases. It's pretty obvious why this is a big deal when it comes to the logo or the name of a brand, but here is where things get super interesting. If you own a valuable trademark that has a marketable value, you can license it to people to use it for commercial purposes and they pay you in return. Our all-time favorite story is the one of Michael Buffer, who in 1992 trademarked the catchphrase you can now see on your screen, "Let's get ready to rumble, can't say it," for trademark purposes. He's made over $400 million. Number 8. People. You don't realize just how valuable an asset people are until they leave. Very few people understand that companies aren't actually real. Companies are a figment of our imagination validated by the state. Companies are names, ideas, and the innovation happening under this imaginary umbrella, and who comes up with all of these? It's the people. A single person can shift a company with their ideas. Just look at the impact replacing Steve Jobs with the former Pepsi CEO had on the company. Then, there are the teams that make a company as a whole. There have been cases when big companies have acquired startups just to bring those people in. Ideally, nobody in your company should be irreplaceable, but the harder to replace some people are, the more valuable of an asset they are to you, so make sure they know they're appreciated. Hire the right people and they'll make you rich. Number 9. Raw materials and commodities. The price of raw materials and commodities fluctuates and varies depending on the market. If you're smart about it, you buy it when it's cheap, hold it, and sell it when it's in high demand. This applies to everything in life, from currency, oil, to gold, to crypto, to luxury cars and art. This might come as a shock to most of you, but we love art as an alternative asset class. Very few people know this, but art has been outperforming the S&P for the past 20 years. This is one of the big reasons why you see wealthy people dropping stupid amounts of money on art. Because it's making them even richer. The same goes with vintage cars. While your car is costing you money, some of the wealthiest people in the world are buying rare vintage cars that are quickly appreciating in value. Number 10. Books, songs, digital courses, information or content. Information is an incredible thing to be selling because it's infinitely scalable. You write the book once and you can sell it 1,000,000 times. Same goes for a digital course, a song, or any other type of info or digital product. Creating and distributing such an asset increases not only the value of the business but can make you very rich. With music it's even more interesting. Why? Because you only have to get it right once and you can literally be set for life. Gangnam Style is a great example. Psy made over $10 million just from that one song distributed via YouTube and iTunes. Mariah Carey makes around $500,000 every single year from one hit song you all know and love, All I Want for Christmas. That song alone has made her over $60 million. If you've made it this far into the video, we're curious. Which of these assets do you plan to secure in the future? We can't wait to hear from you in the comments. Now that you stayed until the end, we of course have a bonus piece of info just for you. Here it is. The time money time arbitrage. This is one of those things they don't teach you in business school, but what does this mean? The time money time arbitrage means use your time to generate money and then use the money to buy other people's time. That's how you exponentially grow time working for you. I know it might sound confusing at first, but we'll still break it down for you. Pay attention because this is valuable. Basically, your job is to identify opportunities where you can convert time into money. You do that for some time until you have enough money to bring in another person. Because you've generated this opportunity, you can pay this person less than the money you're earning for the time, pocketing the difference. This is why every single company has employees. Thank you for spending some time with us, and if you find this video useful, please press the like button if you still haven't done it, and share it with your friends. If you want more videos like this, please subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon so you never miss another video. Thank you for watching our videos here at TopBusso, and we'll see you in the next one.